The purpose of standards development is to help ensure the quality and safety of virtually every service, product, and system we encounter at home, at work, and at play. To do so, it is important that we ensure our standards are accessible to everyone. This includes the 1 billion people, or 15% of the world's population, that experience some form of disability. These disabilities may be related to hearing, vision, mobility, memory, or other cognitive functions. There are several key principles for making our standards accessible. Let's review the ones that apply to the people creating our standards content. First, follow our document structure guidelines, including the use of headings at every clause level. This sets the foundation for an accessible standard and is important to provide the map of the document so it can be navigated by screen readers. Next, write in plain language. This means information is articulated as clearly as possible using everyday language that is appropriate to the intended users. It is content written in short sentences and presented in an organized and concise way, so the listener or reader can understand the content the first time they hear or read it. Where possible, use lists. When structured properly, lists are a useful way to make complex content simpler and easier to read and follow. Use tables, but wisely. Simple tables may be used to provide structure to content that would otherwise be complex. But to be accessible, tables must have limited columns and row headers, no merged cells, and no empty cells. Ideally, a table should be less than 1 page in length and include a short descriptive caption that states the purpose of the table. And finally, add meaningful descriptions to images, figures, graphs, equations, and tables. In as few words as possible, convey the same content and function of the graphic. This descriptive text makes an image accessible to users who have difficulty processing information that is presented visually. While there will be some effort involved in making our standards accessible, we are committed to removing any barriers that may prevent anyone from using them. Thank you for your support in making this happen.